One of the big benefits of having a routine and sticking to it every day is discipline. How do you stay motivated? Training super hard since I was 16, so it's about to be 10 years where I've been doing it extremely consistently. And I get a question, how do you stay motivated through all that? Through all those years, through all the bad days that you have? And my answer is, it's about discipline, not motivation. Motivation comes and goes, it ebbs and flows. There's gonna be days where you're gonna be super hyped to go train, ready to get after it, right? You might have just watched the Kobe like inspirational video about how hard he works, and then you're ready to just get after it. But most of the days are not gonna be like that. Most days are average. Half the days are below average, right? I don't know if you guys know Alex Hormozi, he says this a lot. He says half the days that you have are gonna be above average. The other half, you're gonna feel kind of shitty, right? And then 1 out of 10 days are gonna be your bottom 10% of days. That's about once a week. Once a week, you're gonna have a bottom 10% day where you feel like absolute dog poop, right? And that's something that you have to accept, right? Like really wrap your head around that. Once a week, in comparison to your other days, it's gonna feel really, really crappy. How we deal with that is discipline, right? Discipline is basically just being able to stick to something no matter how you're feeling, whether it's a rainy day or a bright, sunny day, being able to stick with it. And how do we build discipline? Through habits, right? Habit formation.
And what better way to create good habits than to have Isaiah Rivera and John Evans themselves write all of your training? It's so easy. The hard part is just making it to the gym. And then all you have to do is just follow what the training says on the app. And eventually, poof, vertical gains, performance gains, no knee pain, no back pain. Become a THP athlete today, and our daily routines will help you build these really good habits. Don't wait for motivation to get you off the couch. Sign up right now. Link in the description.
Habit formation is literally how we develop everything, right? When we go train, foods we eat, what we do for rehab, even bad habits, right? If you have video games, if you have a nicotine addiction, anything like that is developed through habits. What's cool about habits is under all our control, right? To form those habits. A habit is pretty easy to form, right? If you do something every single day, I think they say it's for 21 days, 3 weeks, you're gonna form the habit. At that point, it's autonomous. You don't have to think about it. Right now, for me, working out, I don't think about training at all. When I get up in the morning, I'm not thinking, oh, dang, I think I'm gonna miss today. Like, no, like I get up, it doesn't matter how I feel, the training session will get done. So my morning routine, it basically consists of 3 things. I get up, I meditate, that's number 1. Second thing is I do my ISOs in McGill Big 3. I pair that up, that's the second thing. And the third thing is I go on a 15-minute walk at a brisk pace. The meditation aspect of it. Meditation has been one of the most important things that I ever learned how to do, especially for dunking. Dunkers are some of the people that I've seen with like the worst mental health problems in my life. I posted this on Threads the other day. I was post-dunk session depression is a real thing, right? I know you guys have probably gone through it when you go do a dunk session. It can be good or bad, but right after you're just like really low, right? Especially if you get hurt or if there's like a nagging injury or something happens, you can be at a really, really low point. And there's multiple reasons for it. If you're hurt, right, that's a big reason to be sad about it. Another thing is the dopamine, right? You just went through this crazy spike of dopamine. You're probably like caffeine up to the gills and just at this really high point. And then when that is over, you crash really hard. Meditation has helped, for me personally, it has helped with basically accepting things, being in the moment, not worrying about the past or the future. Most mental health problems is because of being either stuck in the past, that's depression, or worrying about the future, that's anxiety. It happens a lot with injuries, right? We've all dealt with injuries. Let's say you have knee pain, like when you're going through a bout of knee pain and you're doing like one of these, right? And like testing it like throughout the day and like rubbing your tendon and checking how it feels. Most of you guys have probably done that, right? I tell this to everybody, if you're not dunking, training, or doing a morning pain test, right? At THP, I tell guys to choose a test for your knee pain, like a bodyweight squat, first thing when you wake up, boom, test it once, see how it feels. If it's not doing one of those 3 things, Don't think about your knee pain or your back pain or whatever it is. Spend time with your family, with your friends. Stop thinking about it, all right? If you're eating dinner with your family, you should not be thinking about how your knee is feeling, because the reason why is you have no control over it. There is no point in worrying about something that you can't change, right? If you are in the middle of the day and you have pain, there is absolutely nothing that you can do at that moment to change it, unless you're doing ISOs. Meditation helps with that stuff because it helps you stay in the moment and detach yourself from that. It separates you from identifying with those like negative emotions and that anxiety and stuff, all right?
I've been watching Isaiah practice being in the now for maybe a few years now. At this point, I think it's rubbed off on me in a good way, because subconsciously I can see myself being more in the present. That's helped with a lot of things like recent dunk contests or even just dunk shows from dunk camp. So I'm just curious, let's hear about your experiences with being in the now in the comments below. Also, if you have any daily routines that help build good habits, let us know in the comments below. So thank you for watching the video, guys. Please go ahead, leave a like, and also subscribe if you want to see more Isaiah Rivera and John Evans content. Or I might even sprinkle a little bit of CJ content in there as well. Okay, that'll do it for this video. Again, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.